Ryan, Happy New Year to you first of all. It's been a while since we've seen you and the boys in action. We've had 2 games called off already this season, which hasn't been ideal for fitness and whatnot, but how have the boys been able to cope with that?
Yeah, look, it's been a challenge. Happy New Year to you as well. It's been a challenge for us as a coaching staff because the weather in the northeast has been so troublesome. We haven't managed to get to our usual training session as a group for the last 2 weeks, I would say now. So look, the schedule's been reduced. This week we get our first full training session, which looks a wee bit more normal to everyone. So yeah, I mean the weather's been difficult. Having Saturdays off hasn't been ideal. We've now had back-to-back Saturdays where the guys haven't had a game. It was potentially going to run into a third week. We've managed to reschedule the called off game from last Saturday, Hamilton, for this Saturday. So that's positive. Positives that we can take out of the downtime, I guess, is that players that have been carrying knocks and injuries as such, I could name about 4 or 5 of them, that have been playing through the pain barrier. They've managed to recover now, fully recover. And I think everyone that's pretty much close or thereabouts the squad, only really Cammy is struggling now. The long-termers with Kieran Dunn, Adam Carmouth and Pete Pollett are still going to be out for a number of weeks and months. But the rest of them, we're now pretty much full bill of health.
Okay, great. Is Kieran back training? I don't see him behind.
Kieran is, so he's now into his 8th, coming up for his 9th week, I think, post-operation. We were scheduled at between 12 and 16 weeks return to play, so we expect to have him on the grass in the next week or 2. Okay,
that's good. Hamilton Academics will be playing next. We played them twice this season, drawn at Balmore and lost down at Broadwood Stadium it was. How do you gain the experience of what you've had through those 2 games plus the other games this season, how do you combat and overcome them?
Yeah, I mean, the game we played them at Balmore, we showed up, we played really well in that game. I thought we played exceptional, in fact, against Hamilton the first time round. We completely let ourselves down. When we went down there, we were shocked, we were spooked by how good they actually were, specifically at home. They got goals at good times in the game, they got confidence up, and we just think we made 2 or 3 bad mistakes in that game, individual errors, and we could never recover from it. This time round, we're back at home, we've had a wee break. I think the players feel rejuvenated, they feel fresher. We're facing a completely different Hamilton team under different management, under new ownership, and they've lost several key players this week. So look, is that an advantage for us? No. We'll look after our own house, but in terms of what we expect from Hamilton, they'll be very different to the first 2 times that we played them. Maybe not so much in personnel, but they might tweak the shape, and maybe some different ideas, and they've obviously lost key personnel as well. So they'll be slightly different to what we've seen the first 2 games.
And in a way, it's good to get the game played so soon, a week after it being postponed last week.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the game was cancelled last week. Everyone was disappointed, but had the game went ahead, it might have been dangerous. The pitch was waterlogged. We might have lost the pitch for the rest of the season. So, good decision from the referee in that front. Might have upset us commercially. However, we've got the opportunity to play the game the week after. Hamilton aren't in the Scottish Cup, neither are we, so why not? We got in touch with them, and the SPFL have agreed. So it's good that we're not going a third week without a game. The guys get the opportunity now to, it's been a few weeks since we lost at Cove Rangers, and we want to put some of that wrongs right. So no better chance to do it than at home after the new year, and the players are fresh for it.
Great, thank you very much.